Hello, comic book fans, my nerdy friends, and my geeky compadres. Welcome to another Running with Comics episode. Today we're going to do a kind of a shorter review, so come on. So today I went out and bought a book that a few people recommended to me, the new Star Wars, and I kind of liked it. It wasn't as fantastic as some people said, in my opinion, but it was still pretty good. One thing that I really liked was this cover by Alex Ross. You can see right there Luke Skywalker's face, Princess Leia's face, Darth Vader there, C-3PO, R2-D2, TIE Fighters. I love how everything kind of comes together. You got Chewbacca and Han Solo. I really love this cover. I think it's fantastic. Also, the rest of the artwork in the book is really fantastic. I want to show you one page here. Just the detail in these pictures is just phenomenal. I really love the artwork in this book. The one thing I don't really like about this book is it is super wordy. If you do not like to read, don't read this book. You can see, look at these word bubbles. There's a ton of them with a ton of words in each one. It's still really good. It's just really kind of wordy for my taste. So we'll get to the book. It takes place after the Death Star has been destroyed and the Rebel Alliance is looking for a new base. You start out with Wedge and Luke and Princess Leia all flying in X-Wings to a new planet in the Dominus sector. When they get to the planet, they're surprised by an attack by a Star Destroyer, which lets out a bunch of TIE Fighters right when it shows up. It makes them think that they knew that the Rebel Alliance was going to have scouts there looking for a new base. So throughout the book, you learn that they think there's a spy in the ranks in the Rebel Alliance, which it's kind of a cool story arc. In my opinion, I really like that. Just the thought of that. Just a basic, there's a spy somewhere. They're giving our ideas to the Empire, and this sucks. Let's do something about it. So we come to a point where the Star Destroyer shows up, and there's TIE Fighters, and there's this big kind of battle scene. What happens afterwards is, towards the end of the battle scene is Princess Leia gets hit in her X-Wing. It takes a little bit of damage and kind of crashes into Dominus 3 is the planet. And a TIE Fighter comes down. Looks like it's crashing as well. It hits the ground and she comes out. I'll show you. She comes out, jumps out of her X-Wing, runs down the TIE Fighter, and just blasts the guy away. So we're taking Leia into more of a badass role, I guess. I can't really explain it any other way. She's kind of back to, if you remember the scene in A New Hope where Han and Luke and Chewbacca go into the prison, the prison area and break her out, and she's just witty and snappy and takes over. We kind of get her in that role still in this book, which I kind of appreciate. I always liked that part. I didn't like how she turned into this little, princess in the other two movies. So I really like that about the book. There's another part in the book where it shows Darth Vader talking to the Emperor via hologram, and Darth Vader seems to be really angry and disappointed with himself over the destruction of the Death Star. So the Emperor is talking to Lord Vader, and he's kind of reminding him of his failures when he kind of let the Death Star get destroyed. He's also taking Darth Vader away from the ship he's in and letting somebody else take over. Somebody who has a similar reputation to Darth Vader, but with an unblemished record. So Darth Vader gets kind of pissed off that he says that. And one cell I really like, one picture I really like in this book is just this bad strut that Darth Vader has. He's just beastly looking. I mean, look at him. He looks huge. I really like that. Like I said, the art in this book is fantastic. In the end, Mon Mothma asks Leia to take up a few people to do the secret mission. We don't learn what the secret mission is, but we end on Leia going to Luke's bunk and pretty much being like, hey, what's up? And that's it. So they leave us with a cliffhanger on the book, like normal books do. And I really want to see what happens next. Like I said, really impressed with the artwork. Really love it. It's fantastic. The storyline is really good, really basic, and I like that. It doesn't really make you think all that much. The only thing I wish they would change on this book is being so wordy. I like reading, I really do, but this book is just words. Just a ton of words. So that's my review on Star Wars #1. Really like it. Thanks everybody for watching. I want to give a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Thanks for liking and commenting and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. So if you liked this video, please give me the thumbs up, write a comment, subscribe to the channel. Also, I really love getting into books. New books are great. If you want, please write down a recommendation for me. I'll read whatever you recommend. I really have no problem with trying something new, and maybe I'll review it. And when I review it, I'll give a shout out to you. So again, see you later.